Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here and welcome back to some more ScapeCon 5 gameplay. We continue the Reverse the Whip tournament and we are in the semi-final. On your left is Niko, on your right is Boromir. They will be using their own armies, although very similar armies, they are using their own for the semi-finals. Full army descriptions are in the description down below. And your commentator for this match is, as always, Big Bullfrog.
My PayPal address you can send to the following.
Let's get a QR code for Gordon's PayPal up here. Let's see, what are the Sola, Astrid, and Dagmar. Oh no, that stuff's okay. Alright.
So I lost to Niko in the round before.
Oh, did you? So you're rooting against him?
Well, I'm rooting against the MacDirks, but I can't do that in this matchup because welcome to MacDirk hell. They deserve each other. Yeah, it was a terrible map. It's whatever the AOA walls are.
Those Rocky Foundations?
That's it. That's the map. There was a move glyph, but I lost half my army just trying to get to it to get across the map. He Nikita'd me the whole way. Because I handed him Nikitas and Exiles. And he just gunned everything down because even with Thorgrim, it's 3 defense. So it's just...
Right.
There's just no way to... And then here's the worst part. I actually am able to get an IFSA switch. I'm able to have some survive. I'm able to get in and kill some stuff. You know what happened? This is the worst thing ever. I had hope.
You had hope.
It was terrible.
It's the hope that kills you.
Yeah. It was actually not that bad of a game, but he just had too much.
Is this a mirror match?
Kind of, sort of. They're
Almost.
both MacDirks, right?
Yeah. Different heroes, but yeah, they both have 3 squads of MacDirks.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then Sir Hawthorne, Sir Gilbert for the other team.
Gordon, do you have an Eldgrim from your prior game?
That was not mine. That would be Niko's. If
I
what?
know, he's missing an Eldgrim.
Oh, you need me to check. Look,
Okay.
I've got to fund this thing somehow by selling stuff on eBay.
Yeah,
How do you think I get them? I'll be right back so I can go get his.
Sure thing.
I was hoping not to have gotten caught, but
Sorry.
He's too on it. Tanner, do you have thoughts on the MacDirk mirror? Almost
They're
mirror?
here.
Almost
you have it all
mirror, I
typed in,
guess.
all the differences and everything.
Yep, so we
So it's
got
12 and 12. Yeah, I mean, I think the Isaac side seems favored, right, to have the better bonders on the MacDirks. That seems like an advantage. I think Isaac's strategy that he's been running throughout the tournament here is that he puts Hawthorne as the bonder, that he, as the MacDirk Highlander champion, and just kind of smacks him with Gilbert as Gilbert is Gendar's dispatching up the MacDirks, and puts a couple wounds on Hawthorne, but tries not to use him basically the whole game. And so he just has kind of 12 charged up MacDirks. Whereas what Niko's been doing is doing a 2 attack.
you gonna comment? You gonna commentary?
I can, sure. I have a game that I'm going to play in 10 minutes though.
Then
So.
in 10 minutes we'll swap out.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is veggie.
That sounds
So
good.
here's some real advice. Listen up, and then 10 minutes everybody can just bail. Because then I'll be back.
Yeah. So I think that so you basically charging up Eldgrim to get it to 4 attack on the MacDirks there. But that's the max capacity, and you don't get to really
Right,
have that
yeah.
Gilbert up in the front lines. I think that Thorgrim up in the front lines is worse than Gilbert up in the front lines later. Also, all that development from the Gilbert is going to add up. I mean, there is the James Murphy as the X factor. I think it's hard to rate what James Murphy is going to do here.
It does look like, I'll say, just noticing, looks like order markers on James for the first round,
Yeah.
at least, so... But I don't know, because, this map is super tight, right? So...
That's true. Odinwept is very tight. Oh, whoa. Okay, so I didn't realize the dice were like that. They come on the screen. That's
yeah,
so
no, they're so cool, right?
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. Okay. I think they're doing Gendar's Dispatch here, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, gotta be there. I think, yeah.
Oh, I think he was swinging on his own Hawthorne, but I think he got no damage. I think he whipped the attack.
Yeah,
and
Hawthorne
that's
blocked it, which was, we saw that earlier when Sam was playing Boromir's army, and I think Hawthorne blocked 6 at least attacks.
Wow.
And so he was running with 2 attack MacDirk because he could not get the damage onto Gilbert. So we're like, well, that's onto Hawthorne.
Yeah.
But
Are you typing in the points remaining and everything on that up there? On the top?
so
Okay.
I've just got the spreadsheet right there.
Okay,
and
wow.
I just put in if damage happens, I just say like a wound there, and then
Nice.
the update's all up here.
That's so cool. That's an amazing setup here.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Yeah, it's a great way to watch the games. Yeah, so we'll see. This is interesting to see where did James Murphy go on the opening turn? He hasn't gone. Oh, it's literally okay. It's still just there's so much to do on this first turn for Isaac.
reals,
so
right?
he has to move 8 figures. He has to attack his own guys. He has to. He's got a lot of things he's going on over there. Okay, and also he's counting out the James Murphy here, trying to space out his people and not. Yeah.
Making sure he doesn't get
Yeah.
shotguns.
Yeah. So,
Super
I mean, like
quick.
that's the thing. Like James Murphy can be an X factor, but it's just when you have really good. When really good players are playing, in high stakes games, they're usually not going to make mistakes and let James Murphy hit a lot of things, right?
That's fair. Yeah.
He can be an X factor, but it's just, I mean, I would expect in this type of situation, honestly, see James Murphy like 7 range pings. That'd be my expectation, right? Like I think that's what Niko should be looking for, just trying to thin the MacDirks, force them to get out there. Put some
Not looking to
pressure on.
decide the game necessarily. It's just more looking
Yes,
to get a
yeah.
little bit of an advantage.
I mean, if you have the chance to get a game-winning blast on
Right.
like 3 MacDirks, I mean, like even 3 is huge. But I think that, there's not really that much of a difference, honestly. Yeah.
So if you were playing Niko's army, would you also open up with James Murphy, or do you think you'd focus more on development early on?
If I were playing Niko, I would open James Murphy here. Yeah, 100%. I think he's playing it the perfect right way here to open that. And honestly, seeing it in practice here, especially on this tiny board, I think James Murphy could do some work. Yeah, this is definitely not like a solid Isaac just has the edge in this matchup here. I do think he has the edge, but I think that for sure, and honestly, it's going to be these opening rounds that sort of decide it. Like how much does James Murphy do? I would for sure. Yeah. Interesting.
Absolutely. And let's see, so Tales of Valhalla asking in the chat if that's veggie. Yeah, sorry, I think Firewing said it, but yeah, this is veggie.
Yeah.
Nice, 3 wounds onto Hawthorne. There we go.
Oh, wow. That's some supercharged MacDirks here now. Wow.
Yep.
That's actually a point at which where do you consider as James Murphy trying to assassinate, is it worth trying to pull that out?
Fair. Yeah.
I mean, if you get the assassination, you win the game. It's just if you leave him at 5 or something because you have no other range in your whole build, right?
Right.
But if you think this is a losing matchup, also now the MacDirks are going to be really difficult to kill. I think the game, if I were Niko in this position, I think you play risky here now. I think 3 wounds is a lot. I don't know. So where is Hawthorne on the board? I don't see him
Hawthorne,
exactly.
she's on the water back there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Which is going to be tough to get to, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. But he has 7 range. I think that.
So 7, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but you're only getting 1 shot. What's that?
What
army did Dice play against you?
Thyraxis Dragoon, Nigrubs times 5.
How much did she bid it now?
4 Nigrubs.
Thanks.
Yep. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's so. I mean, the James Murphy, you really are probably only going to get 1 shot, 1 7-range shot.
Right.
And it looks like Isaac is trying to block that shot here too with the way he's positioning. I'm trying to it's a little bit tough to see the line of the ups and downs of the board here. I think James Murphy, he's on that lava spot. I'm trying to see if can you do, I don't think he can do 1, 2, 3, I think it'd be 4, 5, 6 to get up on that level.
Yeah, I think he's, because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so where can you shoot? If you count back from Hawthorne, if you go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, where can you shoot? I think, I don't think you're going to be able to get that. I don't think you can get that shot, yeah. But you might be able to try to just maybe get some threats going, because there are only 12 MacDirks, right? So if you maybe just try to pull the MacDirks forward. Interesting. I mean, this is just a really strange game state now, because Isaac's, his Hawthorne is quite, the MacDirks are quite lethal because Hawthorne is so damaged, but Hawthorne himself is kind of vulnerable. but you try to leverage that vulnerability on Hawthorne maybe to play a more patient game and just like pick off these MacDirks. But Murphy himself is really fragile now with these 5 attack MacDirks coming at him.
How much would you prioritize? Because I think Murphy could get a shot on 2 MacDirks right now. But that does also put him in he's going to get hit back by 2.
Yeah, is that what he's doing?
So,
he's going for the 2?
Yeah, it looks like he's going for those.
I don't know if I love it, to be honest.
Is 2 worth it, or?
Yeah, I don't think, because it's all. It looks like now he's going to get hit from height twice here with James Murphy. I think that's. I don't think that was the one shot you wanted to throw here with Murphy. Yeah, because you really. Yeah, I think you. Because also he lost the initiative, so maybe. Yeah, I think that maybe being more patient there, right? Kind of waiting for, just spending this turn, maybe taking, a 7-range shot or a 5-range shot at one guy at the very front. So maybe you could back up in front of your own Glacier, because I think there's that one guy in the front MacDirk there would have been 5 away from your guy at the front, right? So pulling back to there, taking your shot, like a 3-on-3, and then maybe trying to get an initiative switch, play, okay, I'm going to try to kill that Hawthorne. Whereas I feel like right now, it's just, I think that it seems very likely that the MacDirks are just going to smash Murphy. You're not even really going to get a 3 with him. Yeah. Hello, are my pairings up here? Is it paired for the next round? Or seems like people. Oh no, you don't have to. I'm not.
Check your phone.
I can check my phone. I thought I heard you saying it.
I can be your lackey.
I thought you were coming over here to take my spot. You're welcome to come back.
Only if you're leaving. If you have to go
I am
play.
leaving. I'm going to go play some
I'm not
games.
kicking you out early.
No, I'm ready.
They don't want to listen to me. They want to listen to you.
I'll check on my phone.
It looks like I'm assuming you're up.
Yeah, I know. I heard them say the pairings are ready. I thought you were coming over here to take my spot. So, yeah, you're getting back in on the commentating. It's an interesting game state right now.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Way downhill. All right, so how is MacDirk Purgatory?
Purgatory. Well, we've seen some action. Sir Hawthorne has taken 3 wounds from his teammate.
So what is the difference? He's got Gilbert to slow roll them, basically, right? Is this his way of?
Yeah. So Hawthorne is his champion. He uses Gilbert to attack Hawthorne in the start zone to get the attacks up.
Okay, I apologize. Let me back up. Who are their champions for each?
Okay, so champion here is Hawthorne. Champion here is Eldgrim.
Right.
And then
and then he actually bonded with Hawthorne?
No, he didn't bond with Hawthorne. He's bonded with Gilbert to attack Hawthorne, so that he can get the wounds on Hawthorne and get
the
up the attack
MacDirks
dice.
can't generate attack their own, but you can go at. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
And it's perfect. He's got 3 wounds on Hawthorne now, so he's got a lot of attack dice that he's swinging. In fact, that was a lot of wounds on James Murphy right now. 4 wounds on Murphy, and Murphy lives. So Tales of Valhalla says, well, now that Gordon is here, I will go do other chores.
I've never liked anyone in chat, ever.
And that's a dead James Murphy.
Oh.
So so Niko opened with Murphy.
Yeah, he's
to try
right.
to,
He's going to suicide with it a bit, and because it's the defense is so weak. So I think it's a good choice if he can get some shotgun blasts off.
Yeah, he tried for a shotgun. Only got 1 skull though, and they were both.
And how many wounds are on Hawthorne?
Hawthorne's got 3 wounds.
So these things are just supercharged.
Yeah, no, they're running in with 5 attack now.
Wow.
So.
Who's the champion on Niko's side?
It is
Eldgrim.
Eldgrim.
Yeah, he handed me the army because that's who I lost to in the round before. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to make a champion here. I don't know how to make this. And I just go, I'll just put an order marker on Eldgrim and overextend him and get a wound.
Oh, right, thanks.
Just go with that. See how that does. Maybe I should have done it twice, but I don't know if it would have mattered.
Are you out?
Yeah, I lost to Niko in the round before.
You had his army.
Yeah, and he handed me MacDirk's, and I'm like, how the heck did you win with this? It was so brutal.
That you champion Eldgrim, you overextend attack while keeping him in the starting zones. And you walk up with Thorgrim.
That's what I did, and it didn't matter.
Nice.
I got gunned down brutally.
Why'd you give
and I asked him, I said, should I have done anything different? He goes, nope. I'm like, okay.
Maybe he just didn't play against a lot of ranged armies and he mostly played against other melee armies.
Well, of course he'd say nope because
There is
you lost to him.
So Reverse the Whip is overwhelmingly influenced by who did you get lucky to go up against in each of these rounds. That
Yeah.
probably
Especially in
has
the early
more.
rounds. I feel like it trickles down a little bit in the later rounds, but
Yeah.
I think that is
So vital. Like I had a mirror match. Because I had I had Kazuki and Asumi and the Exiles and Nikita's, and I played against Shurg. He had the exact same thing.
Really?
The difference is he brought the chain grabber thingies, the
Oh, okay.
S and X, and then instead I hand him the Ice Troll and Odonashi.
Yeah, those boxes are really eyeball cancer.
Oh, the cardboard box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did MacDirk go down? Did we miss one?
Oh, did we? Let's see. Nope. Still just James dead. I don't think the MacDirks have attacked each other yet. Although Eldgrim did overextend for a wound, so.
Minus 1 and 3.
And what about
The Middle Earth one.
Oh, nice. What do you bring?
The problem is Samurai with 4 defense can't counter. That's very rare.
Not happening?
Very rare. I think I got like 4 in 3 games.
Oh, shoot.
Even against like Legos. But they're usually backed by Tornak or Grimnak. So then their attacks 3, but attacks 3 into 4, the average is I don't counter.
Right. You just block.
Yeah. So I needed to use the Rising Valkyrie Raylan, so it would have been 5 and 5 counters.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. It's.
Like statistically, it just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, I was like, oh, it should be fine. But I was like, no, it's not.
It's not fun.
You don't counter. So then, like, when I had a melee matchup, this Playgrounds is like, oh, this would be good. I can't kill anything.
What are the glyphs? Initiative and what?
Initiative on bottom, and then the attack +1 per order marker
the
on
solid
top. Actually, yeah, Solid Astrid.
Okay.
Which actually I need to swap those on
Oh, wow,
this.
you're going way fancy. You got points remaining.
Yeah, right?
You put things in boxes now.
Yep, that's all him. He set up the overlay for us.
Easier to edit too.
I'll wait till Samuel walks away and say this is cool. But as long as he's here to hear something like that, I'm like,
That's cool.
this looks so amateurish.
This is mid.
I mean, there are a lot of things about it that are.
And then the dice that float on the screen.
Right?
Actually can see them.
Right. Green
You can
screen
ping 'em out and stuff,
technology,
it's
right?
great.
So that it's really cool doing that.
Thank you.
We did a setup like this for X-Wing for years. We loved it. It's cool to see
Yeah.
this done
Just a little better.
elsewhere now. For
I mean, it probably was. This
a little
is the
bit.
very first.
No, I think
My very
Yeah.
first.
Well, and this is
upgrade
like,
from last
you're
time.
doing it from scratch, basically, right? Like,
Yeah, I haven't even seen the X-Wing stuff. I have no idea what their stuff looks like.
it's pretty much all the same. You get OBS and then you set up the
Oh, no,
dice.
I mean from a hardware perspective. Like I don't know what. Like
I do like
the same-
seeing their faces.
it looks very.
You're not doing anything different.
yeah.
If anything,
we
what's
added
better
2
that
more
you're
cameras.
doing is
Just like,
you're getting the dice
the cameras
to
that come back at
fold
the
away,
face.
whereas they'll just set aside a
That's
tray,
true. That's true.
and then
yeah.
they'll just aim their cameras at it.
Sometimes you can't tell.
And the
exactly
problem
what's
is
going on,
because
like
they
you
don't
can, but when you
always
see their
remove
face,
the
you're like,
dice.
oh,
There
that's
they are,
bad.
just in the middle of the screen,
Oh, he's
annoying,
really
and they
worried
always have
right
to
now.
scream, "Get rid of the
Yeah,
dice!"
no, I like
so
that.
it's
That'd
nice
be
that you
cool.
got the tray to make them go away.
Yeah, so there's some like Flesh and Blood. I watch a lot of theirs, and they have their faces, and then they have the mat, and so you can see all the cards.
Oh,
you see
okay.
their faces, and every once in a while I guess they have an extra camera that can pan to sometimes see their hand,
Oh,
so
really?
you can see what's in their hand,
Okay,
and then
interesting.
you can see the board state,
That's
and
cool.
then they have commentators talking all the time.
Do they have Flesh and Blood's a card game, right? Do they have like the card reader things too? Like I've seen for like Magic, sometimes if there's a card being played, they'll like have a it like appears
Oh yeah, and then in
larger
the
on the
corner
side.
they do show like cards
Okay.
that get played sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
James Murphy's dead?
Yeah,
James-
he led
yeah,
with it to
he
try
just-
to thin it a bit, and it didn't work.
Honestly, good idea, but also that's gonna hurt because that's either a great start or a great cleanup. And he doesn't have that now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No. Like.
and now they're gonna be sitting there with. So it's gonna be 5. Okay, but they do have the Thorgrim with the boosted defense, whereas Sir
Right.
Gilbert gets a
But
boosted attack. for
Thorgrim's so he had a good hit on Hawthorne. Hawthorne's at 3 wounds. So that's 5 attack into 3 defense with Thorgrim. It's not.
This
that
is
much.
such a hard map to have melee versus melee in the center portion because you don't want to be on any of this lava.
That was one thing I was thinking is like melee.
It's like
being
Isaac
melee
is
gonna
more
suck on this so
developed,
much.
but you're like, so you can't stay there. So unless you can come crashing down in, and Niko lets him, it doesn't feel like a good place to be. Yeah, that's the one spot. I
Yep.
want the shadow because it's not lava.
That's a good spot for Gilbert.
Yeah, Denver.
It goes. All right, so we've lost a MacDirk on each side now.
Is that
No
nothing?
symbols. That's so many skulls.
Got him out of the way now.
No, I think he did that before. I didn't see any. Not many for Gilbert.
For next year, if I could make an oversized order markers, is that something you would want to enforce using, or is that something that you think would be
Oversized order markers.
Yes. I know some people are like attached to order markers, and they have nice Ular ones.
Yeah. I don't.
Because we already enforce the wound marker dice,
Yeah.
and you can't use you can use your own dice bowl, but you're not like it's better to not use your own dice bowl. Is that something you would want to add, or is that not a hell that's worth dying on?
I think. Well, because usually it's more with like the cards. If we can see the cards okay, we can usually tell where order markers are just fine. And so like right now, I think the issue is more that it sometimes gets a little grainy and confused up there. But I think if we could fix that issue, then we wouldn't
I think
be
the two
worrying about
main
order
things would be
markers.
fixing lighting for glare for people who have sleeved cards, and also just right now we're at 720p, just having a higher definition camera, which is something that I already am trying to figure out what needs to fix to have that happen.
That's what a MacDirk is attacking with when it's on height.
Is it also next
Swinging
to
a
Gilbert?
lot of dice,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Because Gilbert also gives it +1 attack, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, where is Gilbert, by the way?
Gilbert's the guy in the shadow right there.
Oh, he's the shadow, gotcha.
Oh, and I think Niko removed the wrong MacDirk that attacked. He took off one of Isaac's.
Maybe that's the only way he can win.
There you go. Yes. Oh yeah, this one's dead.
It's not like we're
It's
paying
another
attention.
one, so- And that would work against me. Take off my, like I had so many Arrowglut mirrors at Scape Summit. They probably could have taken off my Arrowgluts and I'd be like, yeah, that seems right.
Did you play Escape Summit?
And I barely eked out a higher win than loss ratio.
No, they're playing their own.
Yep.
The semis are always your own because the goal is to have swap in the final.
Swap in the final.
Yeah.
Interesting. Why is the goal swap in the final?
I don't know.
Do you know? Okay.
As long as I can remember, They've always tried to engineer it that way. It always made for the most interesting finals.
If I had
Okay.
to guess, it's because part of the skill of it is picking up something you've almost never played before, and if you're playing your own army in the final, like,
That's fair.
All we care about in the final is hearing from the player as it's handed to them. You're like, what did you just give me? And that all started when Orange Mailman beat Matthias in one of the early Reverse the Whips at Gen Con, where Orange Mailman got there with like a horde at 10th and was always able to beat it. But Matthias had Spiders and Estevara, and that's it. I don't even think there was a Wyvern. It was just that. So they get set up on the map, and Matthias reveals his order marker, and he just doesn't move, and he goes, your turn. And everyone's like, what? And he goes, I've got range. I don't need to move. You come to me.
Right.
So over the hill, Mailman went, and he's like, and he just said out loud, he goes, how do you, like, he was so frustrated over just trying to develop and get in. He's like, how do you? And then he won. He just charged in and beat Ken. It was crazy.
It's awesome. So obviously, Tenth and Raylan are just overrated.
did he have Raylan, or was it just
I think he did. I think he did. You know, what I'm bringing to V-Cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought that. He won with that and reversed the whip. And this was back when we were all not very good at trying to find that middle ground of armies, that we were still a little OP. And Ken was the one saying, no, I'm going to bring crap. And then won with it.
and then Orange went with it. It's crazy. This is not looking good for Niko.
No, not really. Yeah, he's.
I think Isaac has 2 MacDirk dead. Is that correct?
Yeah, thank you.
The only way this would fall apart from a real competitive perspective is if, let's say whoever it is advances against, say it's Isaac in the final, and he hands his army over to someone. That, to what extent were they able to get scouting reports or see what the correct way of playing was, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, will the
yeah.
opponent figure out you want to power a Hawthorne engine, so you have these nuclear missile like Death Chaser like
Right.
MacDirks, you know?
No, that's a good point.
As opposed to, does he see the Matrix or she see the Matrix, whoever it is, and figure it out for themselves. Whereas streaming or other attendees are just, it depends on how quickly the other match, what is it, Perkins and Core, you know, do they get to walk over and go, oh, you know. Because the cool part would be if they could just see it and just have the light bulb go off, as opposed to someone tells them what the strategy is.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like, it's cool when they're able to figure it out, as opposed to just being like, oh, hey, I heard that this is how they're...
Yeah, have someone say, hey, this is what you do. Well, that would kind of ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew how to play Isaac's army because I helped him build it to some extent. It's actually a variation of an army that I played in Reverse Whip 2 years ago.
Yeah?
It was the same thing, except I swapped Gilbert for Alistair.
Okay.
But I just hit Gilbert twice at the beginning and then ran up and so did a little bit of development for the first order markers, hit Hawthorne twice at the
So
beginning.
you don't have to worry. You can be aggressive with Alistair.
Gilbert's better. Yeah, Gilbert's way better. But
You'd rather have Gilbert than...
I think Gilbert is strong because you get to develop more while you are hitting people.
Develop with
while you're
the-
hitting Hawthorne.
That's fair.
He does both, right? He does both offense and defense?
Exactly.
Okay.
The problem with those,
Or you mean the Aura?
for Gilbert, you're hitting
Yeah.
3v4. With Alistair, when I played it 2 years ago, I was hitting 5v4, so it's easier to hit Hawthorne, which just adds a little bit. It's a little bit more difficult to hit Hawthorne. There's only a 40% chance you can do one wound or more. I played Isaac on a switch round on the 4th round, and I knew what his trick was, and I hit Hawthorne
At least
In
6
in
times.
6 rounds, I did one hit.
movie.
Yeah.
You
And-
can't develop because you're really bad.
No, that one was bad.
That's frustrating.
Well, especially because like this map's great too, because he did the 3 wounds in 1 attack because Hawthorne's on low ground. He's got Hawthorne in the water and
Yep.
Gilbert up top. So
You just need one whiff.
There's low ground in the start zone.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's great for him. That's awesome. And he did it in 1 turn.
Yeah, I think the first turn was blocked, but then the second turn he did the 3 wounds.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Good for Isaac.
Yeah, he'll eventually catch up and get into the fight after he's thumped Hawthorne a bit. That's such a clever. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Seems like a fun army to play.
That's my favorite thing about Reverse Whip is building something that's kind of counterintuitive and like you have a little like trick to it. And that's my favorite thing about the army that I am playing is that, or was playing, is that it's just kind of counterintuitive, but like there's a way to do well with it if you understand the ins and outs of it.
You do not have to necessarily play in the Reverse the Whip. We've also, even though it's considered one of the main events for whatever day, we still also have side events taking place at the same time for those who don't want to play that. There will be, because we do several main events now, maybe you'll have a better chance to make a deep run or be qualified for the Sunday championship. It doesn't have to be solely Reverse the Whip like it used to be,
You know, that's true. And especially where you've got like a lot more side events going on too.
Yeah.
Now where like a lot of them are fun. Like
We had
this,
like
this
10 or
Middle Earth
12
one
in the
going
side
on.
event when Reverse the Whip started, so there's plenty of people that didn't want to bother with Reverse the Whip.
So, yeah, I'm gonna-
There's at least 2 more MacDirk Warriors dead on Niko's side.
There we go. Okay. And still only 2 dead on Boromir's side.
That's what it looks like, unless he's putting him in the wrong spot. But when I was playing against him, he was pretty anal about reminding me to put him in the right spot. So I feel like he's probably doing it right. He also, I think, has played more at the streaming table than any other individual
He's
person.
been there
He's
a
been
lot.
there a lot.
Like we had, and that's just gonna have us gone.
Hello.
Hello there.
How doth thou do? How doth thou do?
Did really well.
That's good.
I did Aubrians and Ashra into micros and PKs.
Nice.
Which is pretty nice for me because he has to leave micros in that matchup because otherwise you can't follow with
Right.
micros. And I rolled 2 frenzies in the first round and I took out all of his micros in the first round and then a PK and he's like, okay, we're calling it. Because he had 8 PKs left, and I had 2 squads of Ashra and all of my Aubrians.
Oh wow.
You're not coming back from that.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Is this finals?
No,
This is semis.
Semis.
a little bit of HeroScape trivia history. I like to think of myself as the father of Reverse the Whip.
Yeah.
Not because I invented it. One of my it was the brainchild of one of our locals, Necroblade, Jacob.
Nice.
It was his idea, and we were always obsessed with trying to find a different way to play the game. And he pitched it. And we go, "Oh, that sounds cool," and we tried it, and we loved it. We absolutely loved it. So one year at Gen Con, because Ken was running it, I pitched the idea to him.
Nice.
And he all right, I'm intrigued. Send me a message on HeroScapers and we'll follow up with it. And so I just wrote this whole dissertation on why this would be a cool thing. And I don't think they did it next year because planning.
Was it full
Take
cheese
case,
before?
huh?
Was it full cheese before? Just like built.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
There have been different rules as to
It
what
was
to
like-
bring, but yeah.
It was usually like cheese, and they do like a reinforcements.
Or
for cheese,
there's
but-
been all kinds of variations off of it,
Yeah.
but it was always something. But once it was peak cheese with the whole Q9 Raylan Rats because of Doc, they were
Yeah.
like, what can we do not to have that show up all the time?
Yeah.
You only have 3 left? I had 4 left.
And then just out of the blue,
still
I
got
think
9
a year
then.
and a half later
Is
at
one of
Gen
those
Con,
shotgun?
he announced Reverse
No,
the Whip
shotgun's
as the
a
main
big-
event.
no.
And I'm like, oh, I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. That's me.
I'm curious who came up with double-edged sword then.
Which one is that?
That is,
Or you play your army and then they play your army at Gen Con. The one Renegade.
It's the Gen Con name for it.
As a it's
reverse it.
their stupid name because they don't want the word whip in the. It's so dumb.
Is that why they did that?
I think so.
That's word on the street, at least.
Yeah. And if it isn't, I think it's an excellent rumor to spread.
Why is Blade in it? It's a fighting game.
There are characters in HeroScape with whips.
Yeah, there's someone with a whip.
I mean, if we can get George over here so he can just rant about it, like, why are the people who are helping with the
Johnny,
community
or-
called wardens? They're in charge of prisons. He hates that
James's
name, too.
ability is now called double-edged
He's
sword.
not wrong there, though, yeah.
15 or
12. I
or
think.
12.
They should re-release. Oh wait, they already did that. Killing him.
Oh, yeah.
They already re-released him and removed the whip. This is looking maybe very bad for Niko.
Yeah,
That being said, I'll show you myself. You mentioned removing the dice. People bringing the dice. You can actually turn off. You can turn off the dice on one specific side by pushing this button. So you can turn it off on the left side or turn it off on the right side and then turn it back on both. So if someone predicts to remove the dice, you can just remove it.
Hide them.
Exactly. Which the camera's moving because a change was made to this scene.
Doesn't line up.
yeah.
But before
But it's still
there's no
fine.
shift at all. Before it
Yeah.
just literally moved the dice. But it's not used often enough that it needs to get shifted back. I have you been using it at all? Probably not.
Barely.
That's right.
Yeah, just a couple times.
At Conductor Productions / Tales of Valhalla. That's kind of how I feel about V-Cheese. I do not enjoy V-Cheese, but if I want to get better and play with the best, then you gotta do it. Which I went 3-2 last year at V-Cheese, and I was
Nice.
spitting distance from going 4-1 and making top cut. But I empathized with an opponent that I was crushing, and then allowed them onto my height because I felt bad because I'd killed 80% of their army, and they only killed 2 Death Reavers.
So you snatched
And then the dice turned. as soon
snatched
as I let
defeat
them
from
back
the
on.
jaws of victory, did you?
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
It was impressive.
You didn't see it, did you? Last year?
I saw that one, yeah.
Oh, you did see that one?
I did.
Oh, do you know who it was against? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh,
So here's
please. Let's out them and sully their character.
Oh no, I mean no, he played his best. He didn't do anything wrong. But I basically won the game, and then I decided to.
Because he had knights,
Yeah, he had knights.
and you had
And Q9
Q9
rats,
rats, and Antakala Sunrise, so you got that
Yep,
raised.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. And anytime he tried to hang out on wound, I just moved out, took pot shots, and then he tried to come for me, then I moved back, and then rinse and repeat until he decided to all in, and then I just literally destroyed 80% of his army, and then I let him up, and then he killed the rest of my army 3 nights.
Yeah, right? Like,
It was
that's
pretty
insane.
bad. It was pretty bad. Did you I feel like you saw most of that. Did you see most of that?
I
You seem to
saw-
remember that pretty well.
No, I came in because you guys had there was something that was going on with an attack
Later.
that didn't happen the right way.
Yes,
or
yes.
like
No,
there
there
was
was a
some kind of
mistake.
dispute.
I made an attack on someone while I was engaged to someone else because we
That's
got into really
right.
fast gameplay. Because
Yeah.
we were starting to get close to time, and I didn't want it to go to time. And then that was realized 3 turns later, and we had to pull over someone.
We lost our audience of 1. No one's watching anymore. now.
Shoot. Tales of Valhalla is leaving us, and now we're all alone.
How do you tell how many people are here? Or is it that button right there?
Maybe.
If you log into the client, you can see.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
it's
Yeah.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
Cool. Kurt's still here. Subatomic Monk is here.
Yay!
Woo!
We have an audience.
The important ones are
Did
here.
anyone else offer up any jokes?
No, actually, we didn't have anybody offer up jokes.
Lame.
If you're still here, put your best joke in chat.
My joke is Niko's gonna win this game.
That is hilarious.
Thank you. I'm here for the Gordon lore.
Gordon lore.
Did you see that? Niko pointed at something, and I think
And Isaac thought it was a handshake?
Isaac thought it was a handshake, and he was just
Psych.
That was. Oh, I'm gonna clip that. Chat, clip that. Chat, clip that. Clip that. Chat.
Psych.
Okay, can you tell how long the stream's been going on?
I can somewhere, I think. Oh, where is
Can you
it?
do it on the browser? I think I gotta. Frick, no.
There should be a timer somewhere. Okay, let's see.
On the browser, I think you can tell.
Do you want to sit here?
No, I'm good. I'm actually about to walk away. But I gotta go back and I gotta find out later because that actually happened to me. That happened to me like 3 matches ago.
We have a timestamp. Tails, he said he's
9:28.
leaving, yet still here.
Excellent. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna go back and find that.
Oh,
Earl
Ben!
Sandwich is here. Hey,
Ben! You know, this is the worst ScapeCon ever because there's no Ben.
Cleon's not here either.
no Ben, no Cleon.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tails. I honestly thought you left like 3 times already, and now I just don't trust you. Like I don't even. In the fact that you're still listening to me say this, that's proof.
You know what's sad, Ben, is that there's been 5 Earls of Sandwiches who beat you to that name. You had to settle for 6.
He also is that how you spell sandwich in real life? Is that it? That looks wrong to me.
No,
That's-
it's SAMMICH. Sandwich.
Oh, sandwich. Okay.
Sandwich.
Yeah, and he didn't even spell sandwich right. So.
Yeah, didn't even get the name right. I mean, that also means there's 5 other idiots who couldn't spell sandwich either.
Bad.
Ben, Johnny, and Ari are behaving, so you don't need to worry. Oh, dear God.
One day.
A bar. Oh, a joke. Okay. Say it out loud. Go
Okay.
ahead.
One day, a panda walks into a bar and orders a bamboo salad. When he finishes, he pulled out a gun, shot the ceiling, and got up to leave. Scared and confused, the manager stopped him and asked why he did that. The panda said, according to the encyclopedia, a panda eats bamboo shoots and leaves.
Eats bamboo, shoots, and leaves.
Ah, there we go. Yep. Eats bamboo, shoots, and leaves.
All right. Here's one of my jokes. I got this new pen.
Uh-huh.
It writes underwater. It writes other words too.
Okay, that reminds me of one of my favorite jokes right now. Here we go. This morning for breakfast, I tried to buy a bagel with cream cheese, but they wanted money instead.
Exactly.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yep. Punny. Yeah, see, punctuation would be that's like tangentially punctuation
Yes,
kills.
yeah.
Let's eat grandma. Let's eat comma grandma.
That's why you need that Oxford comma.
That's right. I think they're done. They done?
Yeah, they're done.
Done.
Wiped the board with them, and so yeah, Boromir moves on to the next one.